Stand up straight. Turn that frown upside down. Don't sweat the small stuff. Go with the flow. And my absolute favorite, snap out of it. Why don't you just snap out of it? The more you play the game of life, the more you have the urge to just smack people right in their ignorant, silly little mouths whenever they serve you these infinitely regurgitated, obtuse, self-righteous go-to phrases. The game of life, and yes, it is nothing more than a game, is rife with pain, disappointment, and surprising, insidious aches of all sorts. There isn't one, at least relatively sane person, I hope, who would make a conscious effort to try and argue with that. Sometimes it's amazing, and pure, and simply beautiful in a visceral, ever-fleeting way. Oftentimes, it's awful, dark, and torturous. This train we are all on moves fast, and the rules of engagement change and morph regularly. And we're all slow to adapt. We cling on to comfort. The familiar is our refuge, and understandably so. I think life has no intrinsic meaning, at least not in the existential way we are used to pose the question. That is not to say it is meaningless. We're all here to play our part. We're here to play the game. And the game, by definition, cannot and should not be just cocktails on the beach, compliments and easy highs exclusively. Unless, of course, it is of the hyper-casual sort you're only inclined to play while sitting on the toilet. Speaking of, a whole lot of people really enjoy extremely spicy food, although it is objectively uncomfortable. Why? Maybe because it gives that moment texture and, well, some spice. It shakes you up, shocks your senses, and maybe hopefully also gives your friends a good laugh. Excluding all complications, hardships, adversity, and anything we deem negative is depriving the game of texture, of spice. Now, granted, as their level of spiciness, similarly, there are degrees of gravity certain events carry. It can be an uncomfortable learning experience, which, by the way, all proper ones are. It can be overcoming a fear, breaking a malicious pattern, and it can also be disease and loss. It is a wide spectrum, is it not? So how do you play the game? How do you keep playing and maintain a feeling of genuine gratitude and manage to pursue joy daily? In my mind, it's an attitude of elegant resilience. It's not just, give me your best shot, or thank you, sir, may I have another? No. It's about still managing to be kind and generous with others even though your proverbial plate is so full it's about to split in half. It's about being able to muster a smile and a genuinely warm handshake even though every fiber of your being is in excruciating pain. It's about rising above discomfort and disappointment and even fear. It's about listening, really listening, and being there for others and putting them first, even when it feels like you're drowning. There is no better technique to get yourself out of a rut, out of the darkest corners of your mind, than helping another person. Always, always pay it forward. Take things in stride. Roll with the punches, play the game. Move forward with an elegant resilience that says to whatever comes next, fair warning, but I'm unkillable.